It's so annoying when you're just trying to film a YouTube video and give an update on your Accutane, and then people have to walk behind you in a public place and disrupt your video. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my Accutane 3-month update video. So if that sounds like something that you are interested in, keep watching. I wanted to do something a little bit different. I'm still going to give you guys all the symptoms I've been experiencing and everything about that, but I also wanted to insert some little clips from the beginning of the month, like how I got my 3-month dose, and then the questions you have to answer, because I feel like other Accutane videos that I've watched, they kind of show you, like they tell you the symptoms and everything like that, but they don't it takes to get your Accutane medication. So I'm going to insert some clips throughout this and kind of just show you what it's like, how much it costs. I think that's really important too. Guys, I wanted to put a disclaimer in here real quick. Accutane was my last case scenario. This is not everybody's solution to their acne problem, but for me, it was what I needed to do for me. So if this is something that you are thinking about, definitely go check out a dermatologist and talk to them about it, and they can help you make that deciding factor. But for me, this is what I had to do because this was my last case scenario. So I just wanted to put that in there. 3 has been amazing, but also crazy. Like, as you can see, my face cleared up so much. It was right around month 3, week 1 or week 2, and my face just started clearing up so much. Like, it was already clearing up from month 2, but month 3 it really now is just clearing up so much. And I rarely have been getting a little pimple, but when I do, it stays there for a while. Like, I had a cystic pimple right here, I had a pimple pop up here, but just a tiny one. But for the most part, like, the deep cystic pimples seem to be completely gone, which is great because not only are those the ones that scar, but they're painful, they're hard to cover up with makeup. So I'm really grateful that it's working. I'm gonna do a side-by-side so you guys can see month 1, month 2, month 3. So for me, month 3 has been great. So some of the symptoms I've been having is I have really dry lips. Like, this is an improvement right now from what it was, like, just dry. I just fixed that, was just dabbing a ton of Aquaphor on my lips before bed and just letting that sit overnight. And when I mean a ton, I mean like a ton kicked everywhere on my lips. And that really seemed to help. And having the dermatitis still, it hasn't been that bad on my legs at all, but my arms will just feel almost like they're burning and stinging if I don't put any type of moisture on there. So I have to layer on different types of lotion. I've been using the First Aid Beauty like deep hydration moisturizer, and I'll put that on, and then I'll put another layer of lotion such as Aveeno or whatever moisturizer I have on the counter in my bathroom. But like, I just layer the lotion and it seems to help. But if I don't put it on for a day or two, my skin is back to dry and like stinging and painful. So yeah, I just have to upkeep with the lotion like right out of the shower. It is very thin, so like I'll have like an itch and I'll scratch it, and I won't even be scratching that hard, but my skin will just like break open and it will bleed because I scratched on it too hard. Whereas I just feel like before it was just like a little bit stronger, but now it's just very brittle. So that's just something to be aware of. Or like, I'll hit my hand on something and it'll like bleed a little bit. So I'm just being a little bit careful. I also noticed, but this is through all 3 months of Accutane, I've noticed that like my face is constantly red all the time, and that's common from what I hear through other people's Accutane stories. And you burn very easily, so I've been very careful to put on sunscreen all the time and just, you know, get into a good habit for that, not only for like anti-aging, but also just protecting my skin. Ever since I started to notice in month 2 that my hair was getting really thin, I've been trying the curly girl method and just like not using any heat on my hair or silicones or anything like that, and it seems to be helping. So my hair does feel stronger now. Maybe that was just the solution, and I'm going to continue to do that while I'm on Accutane, maybe after too. But that was one thing that I noted in month 2, that my hair seemed really just like dry and brittle, whereas now I'm just not using heat at all, and I think it's really helping. So this is not a very common side effect that I've had, that I've seen that other people have. So even last night was awful. I've been getting night sweats to the point where I will wake up and like my shirt is soaking wet. It's disgusting. I am sweaty. I have to like peel the blankets off of me. It's literally disgusting. But I've been having night sweats, and I don't know if it was particularly bad last night because I took my Accutane so late. Like, we ate later in the night, and I always take it after dinner. So I don't know if it's because I took my Accutane later in the night or what, but yeah, I will literally just like profusely sweat. I have to wear deodorant to bed or else that's a disaster. But that's just, I mean, that's not the worst thing. Like, that's not the worst thing I could get, but I just want to note that I do get night sweats pretty bad, and it's pretty gross. So that'll be very interesting to see during the summer months how that works out. The last symptom that I wanted to talk about, this one is kind of scary, just for me. So I had probably into my 3rd week of taking of month 3, week 3, I had some stomach pain, some upper stomach pain, so it was like below the rib cage and like right here. I had like stabbing, like stomach pain, and I messaged my doctor. I wasn't sure what was going on. I also ate some like greasy food. To context, I eat pretty clean from day to day, but sometimes we'll go out and have meals, and the day before I had been eating some very greasy food. And I don't know if that's what triggered it. My mom has like a stomach condition that could be hereditary, so I don't know if that was it. But I had this stabbing pain in the top part of my stomach. I've never felt that before. I've had like tons of nausea in my life before, and lower stomach pain, and like stomach flu and viruses, and I've had all that stuff, and I know how that feels because I've had it tons of times, but I've never had this like upper stomach pain, so that was really weird. And that freaked me out a little bit. I ended up taking some Emitrol for my stomach, and that calmed it down. But like the following days after it, I just felt bleh. I don't know, I didn't feel good. So I messaged my doctor, and we had some labs done, and my cholesterol had gone up a teeny bit, but other than that, there was nothing abnormal in my labs. So I don't know what that was. I'm kind of just keeping to my normal nutrition now so that I don't flare up whatever's going on. But I've also read online that Accutane can kind of create some stomach issues. So I don't know if it's unrelated. I don't know if it's having to do with the Accutane. I don't know if it's a hereditary thing, but I'm just kind of like not taking my chances and just like keeping my nutrition just normal so I don't upset my stomach. So that was really weird. But yeah, that was like the worst. That was the worst part of month 3. And other than that, it's been going really well, and I have been really loving my results. So I'm gonna put some little update pictures in here, and some side-by-sides, and some video clips. And in the comments below, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me if I didn't cover something. But so far, month 3 has been really well to me. Besides the stomach pain, and I'm pretty happy with the results. My doctor says that if I don't have any active breakouts in month 6 at all when I'm done with the medication, that I can be done with it, and that's what I'm hoping for. Good morning, everybody. I am headed to my lab appointment right now, or to get my blood work done, and I fasted last night, so I didn't eat anything for the last 10 to 12 hours, and we are headed to the labs. The earliest I can make an appointment was 10:45, unfortunately, so I have to eat my breakfast after that. So I brought my breakfast in the car to go with me, and I might stop and get a coffee too, just for a nice little treat after I'm done with my appointment. But basically, the blood work is to check your liver function, to make sure liver is functioning properly, and to check your cholesterol, because cholesterol can be raised when you're on Accutane. And so I'm going to go do that and take you guys along with. I think this is something that not everybody videos, they say, oh, you know, you go get your labs done, but you have to consider the cost, the time, where you have a lab place in your local area. It took some time off of work to be able to go and do this appointment, and that's another thing too, is that I mean, a lot of lab places, they are open from like 6 or 7 a.m. And because you have to be fasted, like I would go earlier in the morning, the better. That's what I would do. But like a lot of places, it could work around your work schedule. And I'm lucky enough at my job that I'm able to take some time off to go and do these things for myself. And then tomorrow I have my doctor's appointment. You have to have one of those a month too. You have to talk to your dermatologist, and they'll go over your labs with you and check on your dosage, check on your symptoms. So yeah, so I'll see you guys when I get to the lab place. Alrighty guys, I am done. Here, I'll show you. I got my blood drawn. I do not like getting my blood drawn, I can tell you that much. I'm going to eat real quick in the parking lot because I am so hungry and shaky right now. We got some eggs and some veggies. I got here about, I don't know, maybe 20 to 25 minutes early, and they were able to get me in, so that's nice. I also got an orange I'm gonna eat. And then we're gonna go to Starbucks and get some coffee. So I ate my breakfast, and now I got a coffee from Starbucks. It's like, they said it was a skinny cinnamon dulce latte with almond milk, I think. Let's try it. Oh, that's good. That's really good. I didn't do any of the sprinkles or the whipped cream, and then I got sugar-free syrup in this. This is very good. This reminds me of the gingerbread latte. This is really good. Guys, so I got my labs done for the month. They got sent to my dermatologist. I had a meeting or an appointment with my dermatologist, and then she goes into Ipledge, says that I completed the labs and the pregnancy tests and everything like that. And now I need to go into Ipledge to answer my questions in order to get my next month's dosage. There's 2 steps to it. You have to do the birth control verification. So you have to verify what 2 forms of birth control you're using. And when I go in there, I'll tell you like all the different types that you can use. And then there's comprehension questions, and they just ask you all kinds of different things. I'll kind of go over them once I get in there. So I'm gonna press continue. Birth control pills, hormonal skin patch, hormonal vaginal ring, hormonal shot, hormonal IUD. A non-hormonal IUD is what I have. Hormonal implant, tubal sterilization, male vasectomy, abstinence, progesterone only mini pills, and natural family planning is some of the options that you can choose from. And for your secondary, you have a whole bunch of different types. A lot of the same ones. There's withdraw, vaginal sponge, female condom, male latex condom, male vasectomy, and then all the ones from before. Cervical cap with a spermicide. We're gonna go through the comprehension questions. Confidential Ipledge program pregnancy registry collects information on pregnancies that happened during isotretinoin treatment or within 1 month after the last dose. And I'm gonna say true. What are the following signs you might be pregnant? Neighbor wants to try your isotretinoin. You tell her or him. Your pharmacist can fill and dispense your prescription only after. I've been using an IUD for 3 years and have not gotten pregnant. Why do I need another method of birth control now? Is that all of my questions are complete, and it says you may obtain your prescription anytime before 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time on 3/8/2021. So once your doctor goes into Ipledge, fills everything in, I need to go on Ipledge and answer the questions. And then there is a 7-day window that you have to go pick up your prescription from the pharmacy. And if you don't, then you have to restart that process all over again. Basically, you can probably tell is that it's a lot about the whole Ipledge program is making sure that you don't get pregnant, because it's a really, like, Accutane is a very serious drug that you're taking and can cause very serious birth defects. That's why they have you go through this. So I would just say be very diligent every month and like pencil down in your planner when you have to take your questions, when you have to talk to the dermatologist, when you have to go pick up your medicine. So I am doing this on a Wednesday right now. I'm gonna go pick my medication up on a Friday because I have Fridays off. So yeah, it's kind of a long process. And on Friday, I'll go pick up my prescription and I will see you guys then. Okay guys, so I just got out of Walmart. I went to the pharmacy there and I picked up my Accutane. Every other month that I was picking up, month 1 and 2 of my Accutane, it was a big disaster to get it. Like, it was kind of annoying because they would have to put in the GoodRx code and then it wouldn't work, and it was just kind of annoying. This is the first time where I felt like everything was just easy for me to grab and pick it up. But here's my big lunch pail of Accutane. So I'm still on the 60 milligrams to 30 milligram pills morning and night, or with a meal, breakfast and dinner. And this time it cost me $270.31, and that's with the GoodRx code. They tried it with my insurance and it was going to come out to like $300 something. It's so annoying when you're just trying to film a YouTube video and give an update on your Accutane, and then people have to walk behind you in a public place and disrupt your video. Just kidding, but it was annoying and I got a lot of anxiety, see? Okay, so as I was saying, with the GoodRx coupon, it was $270.31, but with my insurance, it was gonna be over $300. So we did the GoodRx coupon, and that website really helps a lot. What was weird is that they actually sent my prescription to the wrong pharmacy, a different Walmart pharmacy, but a different Walmart, and it was gonna be like $30 cheaper. I don't know why. I thought from each Walmart to Walmart, like the same place, that it would be the same price, but it's not. I know it can be different prices if you go to like a Smith's or an Albertsons or a Walmart or a local pharmacy, but I didn't know that it would vary by store. So I guess next month I'm going to be driving to Reno to get my prescription because it's $30 cheaper, which is crazy. And that was with the GoodRx coupon too, so that wasn't, my insurance doesn't help with that. So I just feel very blessed that I'm able to afford this, because Accutane is not cheap by any means, and there's a lot of things that you need to pay for, whether that's going to the doctor, seeing the dermatologist monthly, or getting your labs done, or you have to do the pregnancy test too. So it just costs a lot of money. So I feel very grateful and blessed that I am able to do this, because I had been suffering for acne for so long. But I will see you guys in a little. Okay guys, so I am in natural lighting in front of the window so you can really see everything on my skin. So from afar away, this is how I'm looking. It looks pretty clear, right? Besides the redness, I've always kind of had like a red nose, but in general, my skin is really red. But I am going to bring you a little closer. So this is all, like, that was an active breakout, but this is all pretty much scarring that I have. And in here, I had really bad cystic pimples on my jawline here, so I'm not surprised. And over here, kind of zoom in. Overall, clearing up. I really don't have anything on my chest right now. I do get some little bumps on my neck, I don't know if that's because I'm sweating so bad at night or what, but overall it's so much better, and I think it will continue to improve over the next couple of months. Any questions, put them in the comments below. I have no problem answering something if I didn't cover it. Know that you guys are beautiful if you have acne, if you don't have acne. The things I kind of been learning along my Accutane and my acne journey is it is so hard to keep your head up and have confidence when you have acne over your face, all over your face, and that's how it was for me. But I am slowly learning to just embrace the skin that I'm in, and it is slowly getting better, and I am so grateful for that. Overall, I would have to say like month 3 is when things just really started to change and get better. Like obviously slowly by surely I could see changes in month 1 and month 2, but month 3 is when really it's like it went into hyperdrive and it was just like started to clear up all of a sudden. And I'm wearing no makeup now more than ever just because I feel confident enough to do so. But I still wear makeup because I love makeup and I love to express myself with that. But yeah, overall, just if you guys are going through it right now, if you're going through Accutane right now, keep your head up. You know, you're gonna get through this. Not everybody hits that point where everything is clear in month 3. Sometimes it takes 6 months, sometimes it takes longer than that, and that's okay. Just keep going through it and you guys will get there. If you guys enjoyed this information in my video, don't forget to subscribe as that directly supports my channel. My channel has been slowly growing over the last month and it's been crazy and amazing, and the amount of support that I've been getting from everybody is just like astonishing. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for that, guys, and I will see you guys in the next one. We have some fun ones coming up. Your eyes peeled for that, and thank you so much, guys. Bye.